We're off, okay. Paul Ward, Stagecraftcrew. Tell us what it's about. What does Stagecraftcrew do?
We supply stagehands to the music industry, the corporate and event industry, anything that anybody wants to set up. We give them as many hands as they need to help put all the equipment together and make the show roll.
Okay, right. So tell us then what's a typical day for one of your, or some of your people. How does it actually work? You say you're giving stage hands to help out event. I can't really picture that. What happens? You just kind of...
Okay, well I get a phone call asking me for say 20 crew at 8 AM at, say for example, the LG Arena. So the office, we pick out the finest 20 and then we send them on the way. They arrive before 8 o'clock, so they're all ready to start work, and then they help unload all the trucks and help the technicians set up all the equipment so that after about 5 hours it's all ready and set for the show to go on.
No, thank you.
And after that, after the show, we all go back again and rip it all down, stick it back in the trucks and send it off to the next city.
Excellent. So you say you provide this for all sorts of events, so that's pop shows, rock shows, anything. What else?
Anything, yeah. We do festivals in the summer, we do concerts, we do conferences, we do annual general meetings for big corporate companies. We do very small little things like medical conferences in hotel rooms, anything really.
Oh, right. So how did you get started? It seems like quite a specialised segment of the market, sort of an area that people that probably wouldn't even know about, the average concert goer or band member. How did you get started?
You're asking me to remember.
Well, that's right. Okay. How did you get started yesterday?
Right. Okay. Years and years ago, I was working at the Birmingham Odeon when that was going.
I remember that.
And that was about the same time as they first started building this place. So I was there at the right time, really. And they needed a crew, so we decided that we would form our own crew to do all the concerts and events going on here at the NEC. So we were there at the right time, and it was all very lucky to begin with. But since then, it's just been a case of building it up and getting bigger and better, more professional as we go along, until now we've got well over 100 guys working for the company. And we can do anything from a major festival to Beyonce at the NIA, things like that, where they're travelling with 17 artists, and it's never ending.
So how many people would you have on a big show like that? That's 17 trucks worth of equipment.
Well, Beyonce has got 75 guys on the load in, 90 on the load out.
90 on the load. So in terms, I'm trying to get a picture of the scale of things. To me, imagine 17 trucks, 45-foot trucks full of stuff that all has to go into a venue, be put together in time for the concert, which the doors open at 6:30. So
that's right.
How do you do it? How do you work out who does what? What's the logistics of that? Because if you just had your 75 people, it would just be a total mess.
We don't just let them loose now. I've got guys who are really big and strong, good for unloading trucks. So we let them loose on all the trucks. They do one at a time usually, or maybe the production manager on tour will want 3 trucks doing all at the same time, in which case we've got the power and the strength to be able to cope with all that. And then as the trucks continue to be unloaded, then as the lighting equipment comes off, then whoever's head of the lighting crew will ask me for say 8 guys to push all the trussing up onto the stage and start fitting it together, putting all the cables on, etc, etc. There's always at least one truck of catering, so we get that all sorted out into the right place. The rigging truck is usually the heaviest because of all the motors that lift everything up into the roof. So as it goes on and on, we unload more and more trucks and we start peeling crew off as the trucks are unloaded to go and set up all the equipment on the stage until eventually the picture starts to assemble, all the sound gets put in place, the video screens, everything goes up in the air, and then we put all the band's equipment on stage in the set. There's usually loads of set these days as well. Nobody just wants to do a boring show where it's a flat stage with a band on it. So, you know, you've got all this set as well, and it's like sometimes 2 or 3 trucks of set, you know, where it's just, and we have to put all this lot together, you know, it's all dismantled and put into dollies, so it's as compact as possible, and we have to make it as we go along. There's always someone in charge, so we're not just let loose to do as we want. It's not a jigsaw puzzle.
Like a jigsaw puzzle. No, I like that terminology. It's so the people, your crew, are sort of interfacing, working alongside the crew travelling with band. Just a small point here. If anyone's got, we'll take questions at the end of the session. But if anyone's got, if there's anything that comes up, because I can appreciate Paul's using some quite specific terminology that you may not understand the word. If there's something you don't understand as we're talking about it, please put your hand up. We'll try and explain as we go along. So just try and make it as clear as possible. So going back to the point. So your crew are working alongside the travelling crew. So they'll use you guys because it's more cost effective. That you can't take everybody you need for the whole thing with you. It wouldn't work. No,
you can't. And it's always good to use local labour, really. You know, local experience as well. Because you know what they're doing. So we train everyone up properly. We put them through a rigorous training schedule so that we don't just let loose monkeys to do man's jobs and things like that, so that everyone that works for me knows exactly what they're doing, and it helps the touring techs on the day because it takes the strain out of their day for a start. We do all the heavy lifting, they just have to plug everything up, tell us how to do it, and then run the show. So they have a busy day anyway. They're up from the morning until the last box is loaded back onto the truck at night. So they got a much longer day than we have. So we get there in the morning, we tip all the equipment, we help them set up the show, and then most of us go home. We'll go and do something else for the rest of the afternoon, and then we go back on the evening, ready for the loadout. Right. So then your crew, your people are specialists. So you have specialists in certain areas. Will you have, you say you've got big strong people that do the heavy lifting? Will you have people that climb and put the rigging in and that sort of thing? Yeah, when someone starts working for the crew, they're taught how to do the basics, and then from there people seem to get favourite parts of the job. You know, say for example someone really might be more alive to lighting, they might really want to get involved in sound, or how a guitar amp or gets all plugged up, and like how you change strings and piece of equipment, whatever, you know. So people use the crew really as a stepping stone to greater things, and that's what I like it to happen, so that basically we can train people up and send them out into the industry, and then they become lighting engineers, some of them become tour managers, production managers. They can do whatever they want to if they just use the crew as a stepping stone to greater things within the industry. Well, I think that's a very good point. So you think that the training, the on-the-job training they receive with you, it stands in a good stead. Have you got any examples of people who've gone on to achieve, to be specialists in other areas of the industry? Oh, yeah. With you? Yeah. There's guys who've started off with me, and who are now. There's one who's the set manager on the Pink tour. So in other words, he directs all local crews in different cities how to put their amazing big playground set together. There's a swing and everything going up on stage. Yeah. There's other guys who since joined promoting companies, so they are now promoters reps, and they go out on whole tours, setting the day-to-day control of the concert up, booking local crews, and making sure that the accounts are all done properly on the day. So it's a many-faceted world really. So they have to learn more after they've learned what they do for me, but then that's the whole point of life, isn't it? We carry on learning and learning all the time.